Hi guys, Ed here from If No Reply, and in this video I'm going to show you how we can help you automate your sales process. So whether you're doing inbound sales or you're doing outreach via cold emailing, If No Reply can help save you time following up with prospects and also make more conversions for you as well. Let's see how it works. So inside Gmail, once you've got If No Reply installed, you'll see this new button here below the normal Gmail Compose button. So go ahead and click this button, the If No Reply button. This opens the If No Reply Compose window. And although it looks different to the Gmail Compose window, under the hood it's exactly the same. So all your email gets sent through Gmail just like normal, and it all comes from you. The only difference is it looks different, and that's because we've got some extra features, which I'm going to show you now. So broadly, we've got this middle section, which should hopefully look pretty familiar. It's just like the to field, it's got the Compose window. On the left-hand side, this is all to do with following up with contacts, and I'll show you that in a second. And on the right-hand side, this is all to do with mail merge. So let's do an example for you guys. Say I'm messaging Louise@journorequests.com. Hi Louise, I saw you wrote a blog post about cold emailing. Just wondered if you've checked out If No Reply. Ed. And if I hit the send button now, this will get sent just like a normal email. There's really no difference whatsoever. However, what we can do with If No Reply is click this button to add a new step. And now we can write a new email which will only get sent if there's no reply after 3 days. Hi Louise, just following up. Ed. And we can continue to do this. So I can add a new step here and set it to send if there's no reply after 7 days. Hi Louise, again. And now when I hit the send button, this first message will send immediately. The second message will send if there's no reply after 3 days. And the final message will send if there's no reply after 7 days. And so If No Reply is useful, it helps take the headache out of following up with contacts. But where it really comes into its own is when you're emailing multiple people as part of a campaign. And that's what I'm going to show you now. So in order to make this message a bit more general that we could send to other people, we're going to insert a mail merge tag. So rather than hi Louise, we're going to say hi and then insert first name. And we're going to do the same with the other messages. And once we're happy with this, we can save it as a template that we can use for future prospects as well. And all we do in that case is we hit this save button down here. We give it a name and confirm it. However, I'm not going to do that because I've actually already created a campaign for you guys. So we're going to load up the cold email block template. And here you can see that this first email is going to get sent immediately. The second email will get sent if there's no reply after 3 days. And this final email will get sent if there's no reply after 7 days. So if I click the send button now, you'll see we get this error message. And the problem is we've included these mail merge tags, but we haven't actually provided any value for them. So that's what we're going to do now. On the right hand side is our mail merge column. And you can see we've got all the information for Louise@journorequests.com here. I can click into it just by clicking on the email. I'm going to insert her first name as Louise and the company as Journo Requests. And now you can see it's replaced all the mail merge tags with Louise's name and the company for every email. And we could just send this to Louise, but what I really want to show you is how we can add multiple contacts to this campaign. And that's what we're going to do on this right-hand side. So we can import more people manually by hitting this button, and we would do the same thing, we would type out their name and company, or we can import from a CSV. And I've actually created one for you here. So we've got 4 contacts, we've got their names and their company, and it's just called prospects.csv. And I'm going to import this into If No Reply. There, it's done. Now, if I close this by clicking on it, we can see that there are 4 contacts. and I can go into any of these contacts just by clicking on the email address. And if you notice a mistake with any contact, you can correct it. So here, Harry's name should be Harry and not Hazza. And you can see the emails all update as I click into each contact. Now, we know mail merge is a feature that salespeople want. However, we also know that really good salespeople need the ability to customize every single email they send. And so that's what we've baked into If No Reply. You can dive in and change any email, and it goes way beyond mail merge tags. So here, as an example, I can click on Louise, see the email that's going to be scheduled to send to her, and I could completely change it if I want. So I'm going to say I stumbled across journey request on Twitter. Looks like a great product. In fact, I've just signed up. And now Louise will get this message, which is completely different to anybody else on the campaign. You can see Harry's still getting the original template, as are the other contacts. But I could completely change any of these emails as well. So I could delete all of this and just type something completely different. And now when I click the send button, Harry will get this message, but Louise would get something completely different, as would the other contacts. And you can change the first email, you can change the second email. It can really be completely customized depending on what you want to send. Right, that's it for the If No Reply Compose window. I've shown you everything I want to show you here. The final thing I want to show you is the If No Reply dashboard. So we head to ifnoreply.com, and once you're logged in, you'll see this contacts page. And on here, all the contacts that you've previously emailed from If No Reply. So you can see that I've messaged Louise at journeyrequest.com previously, and it shows the status of any campaigns they're on, and will show additional details here as well. But what you might need to be able to do is select contact, and from this options menu, you can either cancel their current sequence so that they don't get any of the scheduled emails, or you can opt them out of all future communications if you never want to message them again. Right, that concludes the If No Reply demo. If you have any questions, then I'd love to hear from you. You can reach me on ed@ifnoreply.com, and I'm very responsive by email. Otherwise, just head to ifnoreply.com and you can give the product a try for yourself. So just hit the sign up button, it's free to sign up, there's no credit card required, and we look forward to helping you grow your business.